a man as a younger woman, she cannot be where she is. After that woman had carried a watermelon for him at some point. This is a 1987 movie.
What? 1987.
I mean, she carried a watermelon. That's the main thing.
It's the main thing. She carried a watermelon.
Yeah. And she's not allowed to be where she is, according to that guy.
Is this movie called The Watermelon?
No.
Damn.
Do you guys know I almost
But
committed vehicular manslaughter on my way to the studio?
What?
I find that more interesting than this spoiler.
Yeah, so do I.
No, so I was driving home, and Nate, you'll know where I'm talking. You would know where I was talking about if we were giving away like street names and information. I'll tell you later. But there was literally, I was going like 45-ish, and
45-ish.
there was somebody just walking in the middle of the street.
The fuck? Sir, you are not a car.
He was almost in my lane.
Almost.
I wanted to get that out before I guessed any spoiler. 1987.
I wanted to get that out before we continued. Anyway. No questions. Anyway.
Because it was just like 20 minutes ago, and I'm still a little fucked up about it.
Oh, understandable.
Oh, God. 1987 watermelon movie. Is this an animated movie?
No. It has Patrick Swayze in it.
What is this, like Footloose? Or,
Literally the exact opposite.
Dirty Dancing?
Yeah.
I can't
They don't
remember.
put-
Wait, who's in Footloose then? Is that Kevin Bacon?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Bacon.
So-
Mr.
Somebody
Breakfast.
put baby in the corner, and they were not happy about it.
You're the worst kind of person.
So wait, now I'm confused. Wait, was the answer Dirty Dancing?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
And this is
There's
the worst kind
literally
of podcast. The What the Condor podcast.
This is a very
Hey.
interesting podcast.
This is a very podcast.
The What the Condor podcast is the podcast of all time.
It is the top of
The What the Condor podcast is a podcast in podcast history.
I mean, I would agree with that.
Kyle Lowry is a player in NBA history.
so
yes,
I
yes, he is.
had on the night a question about multiverses for Aaron.
Oh,
Oh, brother.
Is Snoopy in multiverses?
Snoopy is
If
not
not,
in
why not?
multiverses.
Why not? It's a Warner's brother character. It can happen.
Warner's.
Condor, you know there's a very
Snoopy?
there's a very simple way for you to stop fucking asking me who's in multiverses. It's called downloading multiverses or Google. There's two simple ways for you to stop asking me if somebody's in multiverses and why aren't they in multiverses. Google it, and I don't work for multiverses.
But I prefer
Google,
using.
and I don't work for multiverses.
Listen, you are the better thing that has two vowels in its name, or two consecutive vowels.
Shut the fuck up.
It's fun being whatever the hell I think I is.
Let's pick the meme of the week. Shout out to the Discord.
Yeah.
Shout out to the French.
Shout out to the French, I guess.
Okay.
As long as we're not shouting out the British.
shout out to the two people who actually posted in the meme of the week, being me and, of course, Josh.
Josh is a fucking podcast legend.
Dude, he's a What the Condor goat.
So the meme of the week is our darling boys over at the Indianapolis Colts, Wesley French and Will Fries.
Together, they have the power of French fries.
French Fries holding down the offensive line for the Indianapolis Colts.
They were destined to be teammates.
They can't ever not be teammates.
Very true. You can't have one without the other. They are a package deal.
I didn't watch the game where they were talking about them, so I don't know if this is true or if this is like a thing. But if they're lined up right next to each other, French on the left, Fries on the to his right, that's even better.
It really is.
You are not getting past French Fries on top of
No.
Quentin Nelson and Ryan Kelly. You're not getting past them.
French fries holds down the line.
We have the best offensive line in football. We need to win.
We have French fries.
Matt
We are
Ryan,
unstoppable.
carry us to the promised land, please.
Wait, is Matt Ryan really our fucking quarterback right now?
Matt Ryan is our quarterback right now.
Holy shit. I didn't know that.
Shout out to Matt Ryan. An absolute dog. The most underrated player in football, and I'm not just saying that because he's on the Colts now.
Hmm.
Speaking of overrated or underrated discussion, which happens a lot on Twitter, we had a crazy week on Twitter, didn't we, boys?
We did. We put out a tweet that we contemplated for a while, and holy shit, we did not realize that we kicked the fucking hornet's nest.
Shout out to any of the actually real Twitter accounts that responded to us. I know a good chunk of them were bots. However, if you were real and you did leave a response or shoot us a DM and we did not get back to you because there were literally hundreds of them, we send our sincerest apologies and our most grateful thanks. We have decided on an animator, however. So again, your interest was appreciated and still is.
Indeed.
That was a fiasco I was not prepared for. I like the Tabasco fiasco, but I just wasn't prepared for it.
Prepare for these nuts on your chin.
Damn.
That doesn't sound very pleasant for either one of us.
You're gonna get teabagged.
I was about to be dumb. I was about to ask why it's called teabags. There's no, like, T-posing.
Oh my god.
I forgot tea is a drink, and sometimes...
Dude, you might get fired for that.
We're not in Britain. I don't have to know what tea is.
He's got a point. He can keep his job. Fuck the British.
I'm just saying, like...
I'm
Dude.
saying that ironically, by the way. British people are fine.
Till
I
they
guess,
make a goddamn toast sandwich. This is
What?
apparently a thing. Yeah, you put toast in between two pieces of bread. Toast sandwich.
Fucking why?
I mean,
What is the point of that?
Toast on bread, I guess.
yeah. Because, it's flavorful.
It's flavorful? I mean, it's fucking toast.
But it's on bread this time.
It's toasted bread on non-toasted bread.
I mean,
I mean,
it's something, you know. It's not the worst thing they've done. You know, they basically eat beans with, like, everything. The British are an interesting breed of people. But yeah, outside of the British, Insane Week.
wait, are
over
they
here
coming?
on Twitter?
The wiffle ball bat with Paul Revere?
No, Paul Revere.
You are the worst.
Like a bratwurst? Point exactly.
I hate you.
I do too.
I don't think I deserve all this hate.
You know who else doesn't deserve the hate that they get?
Who?
Kobe fucking Bryant.
Wait, are there Kobe haters? Is that a thing?
Yes.
That's a thing.
Of course it's a thing.
You hating on Kobe? Go, fuck you. I'm just gonna be, fuck you. Dare. I don't even like basketball, and I'll respect Kobe.
You gotta respect Kobe. He's top 3
Agreed.
all time. Give him his flowers. So speaking of Kobe, there's this show on HBO. Bars. It's called Winning Time because they couldn't apparently get the copyrights to Showtime. And
That was Shohei? Condor. Okay.
so the first season of it was like, oh, what would you even call it? It's not really a sitcom, but it's of the 1979-1980 Lakers with rookie Magic Johnson. And it's got John C. Reilly in it as the Lakers owner. It's a pretty good show. But for season 2, reports have said that they will be covering the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe.
Ooh.
Kobe just passed away 2 years ago.
Right.
And this Lakers show on HBO has already gotten backlash from former Lakers saying that the show's not you know what it's not what really happened. You know, it's all like dramatized, which was the point of the show anyway, but we're not going to get into that. And really they don't really have that much of a reason to be mad. And them being mad kind of proves that some of it was real. But anyways,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about HBO making a show like that about Kobe so soon.
I don't know.
I mean, I think you're right there. I think it is too soon for.
Because I mean,
show.
they talk about, or they cover like everything. Like they, it's an HBO show, so you know they go into some detail. You know, with like Magic Johnson cheating on his eventual wife all the time. And I think especially if they're going to cover like Kobe's case in 2004, I don't think that we need to see that on TV, especially less than 5 years after he's passed away. It may have really, you know, some of that stuff may have really happened, and you know it's dramatized for TV, but I think it might be. I think it's a little unnecessary. And in that same light, I don't want them to also like feel like they have to kiss Kobe's ass as well just because he's, you know, passed away.
Yeah.
And be like disingenuous to him. I just think that I think it's potentially and highly likely a bad idea. And I liked the Winning Time show. I think they just keep going with Magic and Kareem for a while, and Larry Bird, and they bring in Michael Jordan. They haven't even gotten to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan?
And these guys playing Magic and Kareem and Larry Bird seem to, like what they're doing. So why cut them off in advance, 30 years into the future for the show? I don't know.
Right.
It's just all speculation. Nothing's confirmed from HBO.
I mean, like, you're not wrong. Yeah, it's a show. It's supposed to be dramatized, whatever. But I mean, there are still some things that don't need to be covered and dramatized.
Mm-hmm. Especially when that person was such a huge figure and just passed away less than 5 years ago.
Oh, wait. We're not talking about the Tom Hanks movie. I misheard for a second.
What?
I thought you said Castaway. I was like, what does that have to do with anything?
No, we're
But no,
still...
no, I legitimately just didn't. My brain turned off for a second.
Fucking clearly.
I don't know. I could have even gotten this from some sort of Onion type of website. You know what I mean? Where they're
The
just
Onion is
spreading
on some
misinformation. The Onion is on some shit.
Isn't that the point of it?
Exactly. Is the Onion on some shit? Is real life on some shit?
Yes.
Now this segment called Real versus the Onion.
We're bringing it back. I think this
Oh
is
shit!
I think this is the first time we've played one of these type of games this season.
It's been a while.
I think it is.
But we're down bad for content, so we're gonna do it.
We're down bad, so we're pulling out all the stops. We are diving into our bag of fucking backup topics.
'Tis merely jokes. We have content up the wazoo for your information.
Wazoo.
Hating person commenting on Twitter that probably doesn't exist.
No,
Probably
hold
doesn't
on.
exist.
In all seriously, seriously,
In all seriousness,
Wazoo.
In
I
all
don't know.
seriousness, what?
What is a wazoo?
What is a wazoo?
Yes. There's a term for out the wazoo many times. Fuck's a wazoo?
I don't know why, but the word wazoo just gives me Australian term for ass vibes.
You know what? You're not wrong. Condor, I took your question. I googled it.
Me, wazoo means one of those big horns that they use at soccer games, even though that's a vuvuzela or something like that shit.
Okay. Anyway, Condor, a wazoo is a person's buttocks or anus.
So up the wazoo just means up the ass.
Not taking up the wazoo anymore.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by any more?
Listen, drugs were a hell of a drug.
Drugs were a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, for this Real versus the Onion, anybody here paying attention to the Little League World Series? Me neither.
Nope.
Would you rather
That's
have
not
tickets
fair.
to the Little League World Series or a WNBA game?
I think the Little League World Series.
I would, dude. Those concession stands fucking kick ass.
I'm going to the WNBA game. Y'all just hate women.
No, I just want good concession stand food.
I still watch
I mean,
basketball.
I'm pretty sure that some of them play at NBA arenas.
Like, if you ask me if I'd go to a WNHL game or whatever the equivalent
UNHL.
is, whatever the equivalent is, I would go.
Shout out to the WNBA.
Keep doing your thing.
Shout out to Kendall Coyne, best
I
woman
don't know
hockey
who that
player.
is.
So like I was saying, the League World Series.
Right.
Little League World Series player in bunk bed fall, no longer under sedation.
No longer under sedation?
Yes.
The fuck?
Number two is Anfield's ancient after realizing he's older than everyone in the Little League World Series.
Wait, what?
Anfield's ancient, realizing he is older than everyone in the Little League World Series.
Huh. I don't know. I think you're fucking too old for the World Series. I think that's the Onion.
And would you like to partake?
Wait, what?
Would you like to take a guess?
So there was one where he's under sedation, and one where he's too old for the baseball.
Little League World Series player gets hurt for falling out of bunk bed, no longer under sedation. Or man is upset, or man is feeling ancient after realizing he's older than everyone in the Little League World Series.
I think the second one's the Onion.
That would be correct.
Let's go.
But apparently some kid fell out of a bunk bed and got critically hurt.
Yeah, wait.
I would believe that.
Like
It's the Little
believe
League World Series. Kids are fucking stupid.
I mean, that's fair. I just want to know how the fuck this kid fell out of his bed and got hurt so bad he had to get fucking sedated.
Probably hit his head really bad. Falling off the
Probably.
top bunk. That's the only thing I could think of.
sound like the top rope.
They should dramatize that.
You think they should make a winning time type of show of the Little League World Series?
Yes.
I low-key might tune into that.
I think I would.
I'd watch that before the actual Little League World Series.
I would too.
So
Alright,
we
Kendall,
got-
what's next?
What is next?
I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm asking
but-
that question.
Okay, I'm sorry. Next we have young people. Are they trying to replace old people?
What? They're trying to replace old people?
Or is Larry Bird for what rainwater they can get? Boomer Lake.
Okay, you're saying things and cutting out like a motherfucker. I don't know what is going on with your mic, but you sound like shit, and I can't really understand what you're saying. I don't know. Maybe that's me. Oh, good lord.
Holy shit.
I tried fixing my mic.
Alright, well, you're coming through clear right now,
Yeah,
so.
you're good.
Okay. So it's either we're glad for what game they can get at Boomer Lake, or young people. Are they trying to replace old people?
I think the young people one is the Onion.
You know, I'm gonna agree with that.
That would be correct. I feel like that is somewhat true. Like, not in like a literal sense, but like, get all their jobs.
Well, there are some certain jobs in this country that old people occupy that need to be replaced by younger people. Supreme Court president. But
Facts.
we're not going to get too into that.
That's a whole ass segment. That's a whole ass episode right there.
You think I'd be good on the Supreme Court?
No.
I mean, I feel like
I could be unbiased.
I feel like you would vote to overturn or to bring Roe v. Wade back. So, you'd be at least better.
Wait, fair.
Okay, and that's Rio versus the Onion.
Shout out to women, by the way.
Shout out to women.
We got King Lighthouse Tower could collapse into sea.
What?
Leaning Lighthouse Tower could collapse into sea.
A lighthouse tower collapsed into the sea?
It could. It could. Or ambitious psychopath still only killing small animals.
Wait, what? Run that by me a little bit slower one more time.
Ambitious psychopath still only killing small animals.
Premature psychopath.
Unambitious. Premature. How do you for being a
Dude,
psychopath?
I'm still having a somewhat difficult time understanding you. That's why I asked you to talk a little bit slower.
I fast. I know.
I
didn't get it errantly.
This one is tough because they're both just so weird, and I just did not get like 90% of the article because your mic sounds like garbage. I'm gonna go with the lighthouse one.
Wait, you think the lighthouse is real, or
The
that one's the
Onion.
Onion? I don't know. I feel like the lighthouse could be real. So you know what? I'll say the other one is the Onion.
Correct. There's nothing about hunting. Just
I don't even know what he said.
I heard something about hunting.
article about hunting. It's just read something about setting cats on fire.
So which one was right?
The one about killing small animals. That's the Onion.
Oh, so Nate was right. Oh, okay.
Yay!
So Nate went 3 for 3. I went 2 for 3.
Would
He
be.
wins, I lose. Now I get a big bruise.
Bars.
I could go for a big brew.
I could go for some
Yeah.
sleep.
I feel like sleep is
Whatever.
underappreciated.
Is underappreciated. Beautiful word. Appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is sleep underrated or is sleep properly rated? Because I don't think sleep is overrated at all.
No, sleep is definitely not overrated.
I think it's properly rated.
Yeah, I don't know. I think too many people sleep on sleep. I think it might be a little underrated. People
like-
don't give it enough fucking credit.
I think there's just a lot of people that don't sleep. Which, I mean, you know, it's like Nas said, I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. But
I mean,
What do you think would be better? Like, you're supposed to get 8 hours of sleep. Is
Yeah.
one big 8 hour sleep good? Or do you think 2 separate 4 hour sleep sessions would be
fuck
better?
no. Never separate 4 hours. Ooh, no. I will
definitely don't do that.
I will be pissed off and I will be even more exhausted than I was before. Ooh, do not give me 2 separate 4-hour sleeps. I'll be pissed.
You know, I will say though, on that, if you don't want 2 4-hour sleeps, how would you feel about taking like 20-minute naps throughout the day
Even worse.
and then sleeping like 6 hours at night?
I don't think I can sleep for only 20 minutes.
I mean, I know I sure as hell can't.
Hell no.
Like,
That's...
if I go to sleep, bro, I'm gone.
Mm-hmm. I know
I
that's right.
I always say, once I'm awake, I'm awake. I can't go back to sleep unless I'm sick.
Hell, it's not even a
sick?
once I'm awake. It's once I'm asleep, I'm asleep. You're
Yeah,
not
that
waking
too.
me up after
Once
no
I'm
damn
asleep,
20 minutes.
Once I'm asleep, dude, I've tried to take naps before, and I've fucking slept for like 2 or 3 hours, and then woke up like shit. I was
Mhm.
supposed to do stuff today. Well, that's just not happening.
Yeah, I
What's your
hate...
guys' longest sleep time?
What's the longest I've slept?
Like consecutive.
It's definitely over 12 hours.
I remember once when I was a kid, I was at my dad's house. I think I was really sick. I slept for like 20 hours.
Yeah, you know what? I think it is something like that. And yeah, I was sick. That does sound like something like everybody's done.
I don't
You know what I
remember.
mean?
I do. And I only remember it because I went to sleep on like Thursday night.
Hmm.
And when I woke up, I asked my dad if we were going to watch football because it was supposed to be, you know, Friday night football. And my dad was like, "No, that was yesterday." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, no, it's Saturday." I'm like, "Damn." I mean, you know, I didn't say damn.
Definitely slept
I
through a
was
day at
fucking
some
like,
point.
I was like 7. But I was just like, "Aw, I wanted to watch football." And they were just like, "No, you were out."
There was definitely a day that I just wasn't there because I slept through it.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. We'll sleep on Monday. Suddenly it's Wednesday. What the hell?
What's the longest you've been awake?
Oh,
Ooh.
longest I stayed awake. Again, I was a kid. It was like 14. I stayed up for 2 days straight.
48 hours?
It was probably, well, you know, 48, you know, maybe like 49 hours and, you know, 20 minutes, you know, something like that. But yeah, I was awake for 2 days straight. And then when I slept, I literally only slept like 8 hours and woke right the fuck back up. I was kind of pissed about it.
I remember. I don't remember. I thought this would be a good idea.
Do you ever know why it would be a good idea?
No. I went to work one day, and later on that night, I went to an all night board game night at a place I used to go to. And then I had to work the next morning, and I didn't get any sleep the night before. So yeah, that was
Gross.
So I did 2 days of work and a board game night with like 0 sleep. It's like, and this was before I had any major responsibilities at work. We were like, what? how you're awake? They could tell I've been for some time.
Dude, that's gross.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, at least when I did mine, it was like the weekend, and I was just up playing video games all night. Because, I mean, fuck, Aaron, back in the day, you couldn't get me off Modern Warfare 2 to save your life.
No.
I was grinding that shit 24/7.
Yeah, that was back in a time where I wanted to meet new people. I'm past that point in my life.
Dude, I feel that.
I don't.
At this point,
You don't?
I'm done meeting new people.
No, definitely not. Oh, that was something I wanted to bring up on the podcast.
What's that?
What are your guys' feelings on nostalgia? Because I feel like mine has changed drastically in the last couple of years.
Why do you say that?
Are you guys nostalgic people?
Depends on the thing.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely depend on the thing. I've been nostalgic before.
Nostalgia is overrated. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. You know what I
Really?
mean? I mean, I'm not saying it was like,
You think it's overrated, huh?
yeah. And I'm not saying that to like, diss anybody that was like friends with me in the past, or like anybody that just anybody that was around in the past. I'm not trying to diss nobody, but like I don't miss high school. I don't miss anything before like 3 years ago, and I just feel like I'm only getting better. I
mean, to be fair, you're always getting better.
I have no feelings of nostalgia. I don't wish that I could go back to anywhere, especially not high school.
I don't know. The only thing I miss about like high school and like being in school is just like not having to deal with real world responsibilities. That's really the only thing I miss actually being a kid. Like, real life sucks.
I mean,
See,
it's-
I disagree. Being an adult, I'm okay with it.
for me, it's what are you gonna get bullied by, people or the real world? I mean, I was beaten down in high school and middle school and everything, so I'd rather have life just beat me down.
Yeah,
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know. Maybe it's just something that I'm in right now, but I feel like I'm at my best, and it's only up from here. There's no reason to look back.
I mean, hey, that's some good self growth right there. Keep
Wait,
doing
I got
you,
another
man.
growth.
Yeah, I'm not trying to suck my own dick or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
But I mean, hey, man, if you're feeling good about life, man, then fucking keep doing what you're doing, bro.
it's just real
that's-
shit.
That's the whole fucking point of being alive, is just trying to enjoy it. Sometimes it's hard.
Like a penis.
Sure.
Imagine just like reading books and watching videos on like spiritual enlightenment and like personal growth has just enforced the idea of living in the moment even more.
I'm all
It's-
for living in the moment.
It's good shit.
It really is.
So I had another one of those Mandela effect things pop up the other day, and I wanted your guys' opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What is that restaurant that is closed on Sundays?
I hear closed on Sunday. I think of Kanye West and Chick-fil-A.
Okay, how do you spell that?
Are you gonna ask me if there's a second C or not in Chick?
It's not if there's a second C, it's if there's a K.
Oh, there's 1,000% a K.
Is there not a second C for you?
I can never remember, but I know that there is. You just spell Chick normally.
Yeah, there's always CHIC.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. You know, I've still never had Chick-fil-A.
I mean,
fair,
the owners of the restaurant are homophobic, but they got some decent chicken.
to be fair, I never called it Chick-fil-A, I called it Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. I hate you.
That I wish I was kidding. Like, it's until like you guys 18, 19, I was like, oh, we're going to Chick-fil-A.
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 Yeah, just go to Popeyes.
So, the main reason I've never gone to Chick-fil-A, whenever I fucking drive past it, that line is fucking huge. And I'm just
It's
like,
always
I'm not,
huge.
and I'm just like, I'm not dealing with that.
No
I'm
matter-
not waiting 45 minutes to fucking eat, you know? If I want to eat, I want to do it relatively soon.
You call me fat? I'm willing to wait for chicken.
I mean, you do you, man. If
Wouldn't-
you want to wait for chicken, go for
Wouldn't
it.
that make you not fat to be willing to have patience with food?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, but-
it would.
But I got appetizers. I stopped at the gas station beforehand and got appetizers.
Oh my god.
You stopped at
Yeah,
the gas
you're
station to get
fucking
food
fat.
before you went to Chick-fil-A to get food? Yeah, you're fat as fuck, dude.
I mean,
This man stopped at the gas station and got himself a fucking bag of chips.
This
Fucking bag of
man,
chips.
this man
fucking
is pre-gaming
Fucking 2
Chick-fil-A.
liter.
well, dude,
Some candy bars.
who was it decided? Yo, you know what we need before this meal? A slightly smaller bit of food. Who was the person who's like, appetizers? Let's do it.
You know, I mean, I agree with that question. But you're still fucking fat for going to the gas station to get food before you go to Chick-fil-A to get food.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have some sort of fucking redemption arc in Condor's fatness, but no.
No, dude, I don't think Condor's gonna have a redemption arc anytime soon.
I could do a arc. Wait, the golden arch. Golden arches. I'm going to McDonald's. Fuck that.
And
Case in
just like that, you proved the point.
Case in fucking point.
Case closed, Your Honor.
We have
Is
called
it-
Saul.
We have
Is it a
called
crave
Saul.
case?
Shout out to Better
God, you're
Call Saul.
fucking fat.
Shout out to Better Call Saul. The show
Never
just
seen.
recently finished. I still need to
Oh,
watch.
did it?
I still need to watch
Oh.
it. But now that it's over, I could just binge watch all of it
There you go.
and Breaking Bad because I never watched Breaking Bad.
I watched it for a bit.
Ever tell the story of the
This
time I
man
had?
wasted the pizza and put it on a roof, and it pissed me off.
Ever tell the story of the time I had to buy my way back into a poker game with chicken nuggets?
I think you have.
Okay.
I know you've told us. I don't remember if you told it on the podcast.
Oh well, basically I went and got 100 chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
My
Be like-
God.
I mean, at the time, 20 pieces were $5. I'm like, I get some for the whole group and be while I'm out of the poker game, and buy my way back into the poker game.
Dude, how pissed do you think the fucking workers were that they had to drop 100, that they had to fucking prepare 100 nuggets for you?
Yeah.
So, I would have been pretty fucking pissed.
Dude, do you remember, Nate, back when
I
we
think I
used
know where
to
you're
get-
going already. Yeah.
Yeah, when we used
Yeah.
to get like 60 and they were pissed.
Oh, I remember.
Me, you, and Tim.
Dude, you had that fucking gift card.
It was so fucking clutch.
It really was.
That gift
Or
card has
fucking,
since
our
been
midnight runs to fucking McDonald's and shit.
that card has since been discontinued. But
Aw,
whatever.
so sad.
But no, that shit was clutch back in the day. Back in high school, that shit was clutch.
We should just see how many chicken nuggets we can get before the store tells us fuck off.
But yeah, no, they
Wow.
used to get pissed at 60, so I can't even comprehend tacking on 40 more.
I mean, it's a good idea. So,
So,
boa constrictor? It's like a boa constrictor that knows how to sew. Like,
Jesus
Would a-
Christ.
would a sweater for a snake have,
We're not doing
Oh.
this. We're not doing this. No.
No.
I don't even know what
doing
that
that.
is. We're not doing it.
We're just gonna move on to our next topic.
they're cold-blooded, they need to be warm. Sweater for a snake. Nope, rope needs a sweater.
I don't think the nope rope needs a sweater, Condor.
But cold-blooded.
So there was something we wanted to talk about on the podcast this week, and it's our favorite misheard quotes. It can be from TV, movies, music. Yes.
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 If
So-
it's famous and misquoted, it'll probably pop up here.
So, one that I always found it was in the song "Enter Sandman" by Metallica. It was like "Dreams of War, Dreams of Fire," and something. Then it's like a brain went broke. Okay, Condor buffer time. It said something about like a baked apple pie.
But it doesn't actually say baked apple pie.
I like
Says-
apple pie.
It says the things that will bite.
I mean, I could see it.
I could see it too.
You know what's funny? I don't think I've ever heard that song.
Oh, you'll hear it.
Like, outside
Voice.
of like the intro that I know how to play on guitar, I've never heard the rest of the song.
I don't think that's the song either, to be honest.
I think I've only heard one Metallica song, and I already said the name of it in that sentence.
Is it 2?
Yeah. It's 2. I'm just kidding. It's actually 7.
Oh, it was 4.
My favorite misheard lyric is, do you guys know the song Live Your Life by T.I. and Rihanna?
That's familiar.
I don't think so.
So there's a part in the song where Rihanna says, "'Cause I'm a paper chaser." And I don't know if it's just the way she says it, or if it's her vocals being mixed like too low or something where you can't really make it out. But it sounds
Right.
like she says, "'Cause I'm a big fucking slut."
Well then.
And that's
That's,
my favorite misheard lyric. Rihanna's a big fucking slut.
I mean, there you go.
And there's always the, who is it? Elton John who sings Tiny Dancer?
Oh yeah, of course, Tony Danza.
Tiny Danza. Hold me closer, Tony
Dude,
Danza.
I was so pissed because you guys know the Elton John movie that just came out recently. Rocket Man.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
yes.
When they announced it, I posted on like Twitter or something. I said, "Who plays Tony Danza in the new Elton John movie?" And nobody liked it or anything. I was pissed. I thought that was funny.
Damn.
It's upsetting.
It is upsetting. It was funny. I wanted to know who plays Tony Danza. And I guess it wasn't Tony Danza.
I mean, if Tony Danza doesn't make an appearance in there, that'd be sad.
It would be sad. I'm gonna look it up now.
I am going to look up things about things.
I like Elton John.
I don't think he's a real person. What's his real name? Like Reginald? Something.
Yes. Dude,
Wait,
this man, his first name, middle name, and last name are all first names. Reginald Kenneth Dwight.
that is British if you've ever heard British. Like, you could not.
We love Elton John over here at the What the Condor podcast, though. He's made the most relatable song of all time.
Tony Danza?
I think I'm going to kill myself.
Oh.
Yeah, Elton John is a legend over here.
So, apparently, we built this city. Misheard into, we built this city on sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls? Really?
Sausage rolls. People actually thought that?
Apparently. And we got Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh.
Saving his life from this warm sausage tea.
Fucking what?
His life from this warm sausage tea.
What the fuck is warm sausage tea? It's so obviously a monstrosity. Oh my god.
Yeah,
No,
that one I don't understand.
you know what always
The actual
makes
lyric
me
is
laugh?
spare him his life from this monstrosity.
hmm
Yes.
What always makes me laugh too is when you play a song backwards. Like
What?
like when you play a song backwards and it sounds like they say something. Like if you play Another One Bites the Dust backwards, it sounds like Freddie says it's fun to smoke marijuana.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you can look that shit up on YouTube.
I might have to.
It's pretty funny.
That sounds pretty funny.
I can't think of any other ones right now because I'm exhausted.
And we got Sweet Dreams Are Made of Cheese.
Well, shit, who am I to disagree? I mean, I guess they are.
Okay. Not something I
Man.
expected to hear today.
You sure about that?
You should be prepared to hear anything when we hit the record button on this show.
I mean, you're definitely right.
We got it. Doesn't make a difference if we're naked or not.
Yeah, I could get behind that one.
Wow.
That's funny.
That's something.
I think there's like a really funny Beatles one, but I can't think of it right now.
Lucille in the Sky with Diamonds.
Lucille?
A Blue Seal.
A blue seal in the sky with diamonds.
and it's Lucy apparently. I mean, we got another one. Who Dyslexics on Fire?
Fucking what?
Oh, Dyslexics on Fire.
Okay.
The sex is on fire in any.
Well.
Oh. Which one's
Okay.
worse? Are we putting Dyslexics
Yes.
on fire? I mean, our sex could be a thing.
Anyway.
What? What if more song lyrics were literal like that? But, another one of Don't Go Jason Waterfalls.
Don't go Jason
Man.
Waterfalls.
That one's just stupid.
What do you have against
That's gonna
Jason
be my next
Waterfalls?
MLB The Show character. Jason Waterfalls. He's gonna be a fucking like a Aroldis Chapman
What's
type
up?
of build. Just an absolute fucking monster closing pitcher. And then, like, I'm gonna have Waterfalls by TLC be my entrance song. Like how Edwin Diaz has that song when he comes out.
Wow.
And Mariano Rivera, mine's gonna be Waterfalls by TLC with Jason Waterfalls.
Bro, I'm done.
The last one that I have is I like big butts and a can of limes.
That's
I like
just
big
dumb.
butts and a can of limes.
That's just dumb.
Yeah. Yeah,
That one is just fucking dumb. How?
How do you put S's in a can of limes? That's the real question.
Wait, he says it's in a can of, not and.
Yeah, it's in.
I like big butts in a can of limes.
That's even fucking dumber.
I mean, hey, you other brothers can't deny that that's fucking stupid.
Facts.
Since we're talking about music, let's do the thing.
Thing? Is it time?
And it's time for Tame.
Is it current time?
It is currently currents time.
It's
Wait,
fucking
you-
current time.
I mean, it's time for mildly infuriating Ford Escape.
It's time
I
for me to
hate you.
fucking strangle you. So you can't even give an opinion on this album.
I have some news that may surprise you.
Well, that's great. Welcome to another edition of the What the Condor Album Club, where we review music because it's cool.
That's what albums are.
Because it's cool.
So, for this first episode, I'm going first for the third time in a row. Which, I mean, I don't give a shit.
Take it away, Penny.
For once, I'm not going last, so that's cool.
It is cool. But up first is Currents by Tame Impala. It came out in 2015. It's really good. It's my album, so I'm going to review it last. Take it away, boys. Play rock, paper, scissors for who goes first.
My penis is already out, so I'll go first.
Fair
As
enough.
the rules imply.
His penis is out. He's pulled his cock out.
Yeah.
The drop back cock. Here's what I'm gonna say about this. I went in with no expectations because I had never listened to any type of Tame Impala stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and for what this album is relaxing, chill music. 10 out of 10 on the relaxing scale. The Condor scale, 7 out of 10 just because it's hard. Like, I don't listen to a lot of, like, just calm music. Nothing's calm, but even I had to admit that calm music is good music.
Mm-hmm.
Really like the moments. The moments.
You said the
The
moment.
moment.
Yeah. Like, this is the type of music I could put on in the background and just let it play.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm honestly surprised I enjoyed it as much as I did.
Is that your favorite song, The Moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Alright.
honestly,
No more.
I was just gonna say, I honestly don't have much bad to say about any of the songs on here. Go ahead, Nene.
All right. Well, first off, Condor, I've got to agree with you. I also have not listened to the Tame Impala, so I had no idea what to expect. And oh, Condor, you're right. This shit was ridiculously relaxing. Like, it got to the point I had to be careful putting it on in the car. Like, because I just wanted to fucking just close my eyes and just fucking vibe. This was like I won't even lie, this was perfect shit to just sit down and work on D&D stuff too. Like, I sat down, I put this album on, and I just fucking just went with it. Overall, I would definitely have to give this like an 8 out of 10. This was a really good album. Not not really what I expected, but I've never heard Tame Impala, so expectations were non-existent. As far as my favorite song, I'd have to go with "Cause I'm a Man." I really enjoyed that song, and also like Condor, I don't have like any song to complain about. They were all really fucking good. I enjoyed this whole thing, and because of this, I may look into listening to more Tame Impala if he's got more shit like this. That's just fucking vibe music.
Vibin'.
Like there was not any point listening to this album that I did not just fucking feel calm and relaxed and enjoy the music.
Behind that, I listened to it a couple times while I was
Oh yeah.
I guess collecting the money for the night at work, being in the office, the money at the machine, just listening to Currents.
I feel that, dude. If I was on more of my closing shifts, I definitely would have brought my headphones and fucking vibed out while I was closing up shop. All right, now the moment we've been waiting for, Aaron.
I don't think he has anything to say about it.
No, I don't think he liked it.
Nah, this shit was fucking trash, dog. Who the fuck brought this shit?
Dude, I'm sorry. Okay, I thought it'd be a nice change of pace from Eminem, and clearly I was wrong.
Nah, Tame Impala's Currents is genuinely it's probably in my top 10 albums of all time at this point.
Really?
I'm happy that I brought it here because I had forgotten just how amazing this is front to back.
Understandable.
Obviously, the big hits are, you know, what I remembered from this album, but a lot of the deep cuts are just as good, if not better, than, the big hits like The Less I Know the Better, which sits at 1 billion streams on Spotify, by the way. Spotify alone, yeah, 1 billion streams, over 1 billion on The Less I Know the Better.
Shit.
This whole album just flows so fucking beautifully. Like the whole, and it's crazy because it just flows so well. And even like the longer songs, like Let It Happen is almost 8 fucking minutes. Don't feel like it.
Mm-mm.
It really didn't.
New Person, Same Old Mistakes, 6 minutes. Felt like 3.
Definitely didn't feel like 6 minutes.
My favorite song on this entire project, Eventually, 5 minutes.
Jeez.
And then it almost even makes the shorter songs like Nangs and Disciples feel way shorter than they actually are. Which those are minute 45, 2-minute songs. But those are 2 of my favorite songs on there too. Especially Disciples. Disciples reminds me a lot of the Beatles. There's a lot of Beatles influence on this album. This album sounds a lot like what I think the Beatles would have been doing if they stayed together throughout like the 1980s.
I can see it.
Especially The Moment and Disciples. Those are like 2 really big Beatle influence songs. At least in my opinion. I'm surprised you guys didn't say anything about the lyrics. Because these lyrics are fucking sad. This is a breakup album disguised under waves of synth pop. The Less I Know the Better is completely about watching someone you're in unrequited love with blatantly be with another person in front of you and then continue to lead you on.
Damn.
Eventually is literally about building up the courage to break up to somebody and telling yourself that you'll be happier eventually.
I mean, I won't lie. I did not catch that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a man is the whole. Because I'm a man is the answer to the girl he's talking to for why he's fucking up in the relationship.
Damn.
Because I'm a man.
I mean, fair enough. That's an acceptable answer.
It's a very acceptable answer. That's what I was gonna say. That's like a lot of the lyrics in there are so relatable to me. It's like, yeah, I'm a man. I don't always think before I do.
Oh, no, we do not.
Shout out to women, man. This album makes me appreciate women a lot more too.
Fair enough.
There was one song I wanted to ask you guys about because I feel like it's a little bit divisive.
Okay.
Well, you guys said you didn't have any complaints, so clearly you were on the side of it's good, but I feel like there would be people on the side of it's bad. Past Life.
I liked it. It wasn't my favorite, but I definitely liked it.
And I definitely feel like it wasn't one of the songs that like really stuck out to me, but I definitely enjoyed the song.
I like Past Life too. I would say it's probably my least favorite on the album, just because of the pitched down spoken word stuff. Like, it's great in like the context and the flow of the album, but I feel like if it came on shuffle, I wouldn't put it in a position to come on shuffle.
Understandable.
But yeah, I also wanted to talk about my second favorite song because I feel like it's a super underrated song. Only 48 million. I mean, only, but like when the less I
Only 48
well,
million.
when the less I know, the better has over 1 billion. I think it's such a crime that Reality in Motion only has 48 million. That song is just exquisite. Absolute fucking chef's kiss.
Just a good old mwah.
It's a good old moi.
And the craziest part about Currents to me is that this album is already 7 years old, but it still sounds like from way wicked into the future. Like this album was made 300 years from now, and we're somehow magically getting to hear it.
I feel that.
Is this Tame Impala's first album?
No, it's their third,
Okay.
and they have a fourth. He has a fourth.
Nice.
I was gonna say that, but I have not really been sticking to my script. This was kind of the album that really like blew up Tame Impala into the mainstream. Tame Impala was known. He started in 2010 with Inner Speaker, and then he put out Lonerism in 2012, which is their second best album. That album is also amazing. We'll probably review it someday because Lonerism is just fucking amazing.
Probably.
But after Lonerism, Tame Impala was kind of viewed as like an up and comer in the industry, and then boom, Currents happened. But I will say though, Lonerism and Inner Speaker are not as very 80s or synthesizer driven as like Currents is. They're more like 60s and 70s psychedelic rock.
Ooh.
But the Slow Rush, their next album after Currents, stays in that Currents type of sound. So I think Currents was really Kevin Parker finding his footing in music and then just turning it all up to 10.
Kevin Parker.
Tame Impala.
Your fake names.
Yes, they're both real. Kind of.
Real, but they're the same, but different.
Exactly. You understand.
Meg understands. Wait, no.
You make confusion.
Mm-hmm. What I really like about Currents as well is just the like big 3 songs for me that are like liable to change your life when you hear them for the first time. In Yes I'm Changing, Eventually, and Let It Happen. Those are probably like those are probably like my top 3 songs plus Reality in Motion.
I feel like all the songs on this album are your top songs. I feel like you really like this album.
Nah, this album fucking sucks.
Damn.
Tame
there you
Impala.
go.
Tame Impala. Fuck them.
Overrated.
Yes, they're underrated as shit. Actually, no, they're not. They're really not. They're properly rated. Tame Impala's properly rated. They get the respect that they deserve. Sometimes a little bit more, but you know, I like them, so it's fine.
You like them, so it's fine.
I give Currents one of the easiest 10s.
One of the easiest 10s?
Yeah, this is the easy 10 for me.
So, let me ask you.
Let me answer.
The 3 albums of yours that we've done so far, rank them between the 3 of them.
Blonde, Currents,
Ooh.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
There you go.
Do you want me to rank all of them?
All the songs?
No, all the albums.
No, I was just going off your three.
Oh, off of my three, yeah. Blonde Currents, Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Maybe at the end of the season, I'll rank all the albums, or we'll do it. We'll do a tier. Maybe we should do tier lists.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we could do fucking tier lists for the albums.
A fucking What the Condor Album Club tier list. That'd be really fucking cool.
I think it'd
We
be
have-
fun.
We can make it a graphic and then update it every season.
Make it a graphic.
Hey, you know the tier list. That.
Tier lift?
We get posted on Tier Maker.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
I'm for it, man.
I mean, hey, I'm all for anything that means more exposure for us.
Hey, should I be exposing myself more?
No,
No, no, no,
not
no,
that kind of
no,
exposure.
no.
Wrong kind of exposure, Condor.
Very wrong.
The shower on the corner.
And that was also very wrong.
The whole handling
Hey.
of the shower was very wrong.
Very much so.
Oh, so
Bang.
wrong.
I'm gonna start using the shower every now and then.
Why do we even have this thing? Nobody uses it.
I'm gonna start using it.
I mean, we got it for our late nights in the studios.
We have a late night in the studio right now. I don't want to shower. I want to go home and sleep.
In the shower.
After a couple
The
rounds of
best place to
cockatoos.
sleep.
Gotta go to Cockatoos.
Sleeping in the shower is the best type of sleep. It's a wet sleep, but not in the dream type
It's a
of way.
wet sleep.
Listen, it's the best sleep.
Is it though?
Have you ever fallen asleep in a shower?
I mean, probably. I feel
It's
I feel
good.
like I have. Like
It's
I've just
good sleep.
fallen asleep standing in the shower when I had to wake up for school at like 6, and I stayed up.
Funny you
playing Call
mentioned
of Duty
school.
until 3.
No,
That's
fuck that shit.
exactly when I would sleep in the shower. But I laid
Fuck-
down. I'm fucking
Exactly.
lazy.
Thank you.
No,
You
I
sit
never
down in the
laid
shower.
down in the shower.
No.
Hey, you're missing out.
You really are, man.
I don't want to lay down in my shower now.
Oh, to be
wait.
fair, I did it when I was a kid.
I do it whenever I'm feeling well and or like anytime I want to because it feels good.
Anytime I want to.
Yeah. It just feels good.
Well, I'm sure it does.
You know what? You feel good by yourself.
Whoa.
He saved it, kind of.
Kind of.
But there, there's no saving.
Eh,
Your sanity after listening to this episode of the
Oh.
What the Condor podcast. We'd like to say thank
wait.
you for your
I
time.
I would like to say one more thing. Touch grass.
Oh yeah, I'm so tired and pissed off. I forgot about my positivity.
Yeah,
That
be
happens.
positivity.
Drink water, touch grass, step outside. Tell somebody they look nice even if they don't.
Look somebody in the eyes. So maintain
Don't be-
eye contact.
Don't be weird.
Don't be weird.
And
Yourself.
Am I making Jason Waterfalls or Steve Harvey here? I can't even tell.
I mean,
Anyways, Thank you for listening to this episode of the What the Condor podcast. It's been fun reviewing Tame Impala. We move on now to the Miller of Mac.
The one that's alive in Seattle.
No!
Wait. Fuck! I thought I was actually getting it right this time. God damn it.
No, you fucking disappointment.
I actually tried to get it right. No.
We will
Oh.
never touch any of the music of the one that is alive and in Seattle, which has nothing to do with Mac Miller.
Yeah. I God damn it. I tried to be correct.
And you fucked it up.
You're a
Yeah.
disappointment.
I mean, I'm used to it by now.
Just I'm used to it by now. Anyway,
We'll be back
hope
next
you guys
week.
enjoyed. Yeah.
I hear you,
Next week
liquors.
for your regular dose of what?
Yeah, most podcasts in all of
Yeah. See ya.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Kurt Cobain, and we'll see you next week.